That's all it took for centuries of Zulu royal tension to flip into a moment of reconciliation. One ceremony, one admission of fault, and suddenly, the Zulu Royal House accepted the Mkhwanazi clan's atonement after a bitter leadership row that had divided families, councils, and communities. What really happened behind those gates, and why does this apology matter far beyond the palace walls? Stay with me, subscribe to the channel, and watch this story all the way to the end, because what unfolds next reshapes power, pride, and tradition in ways few expected. The story sharpens. This isn't just about saying sorry. It's about restoring legitimacy in a royal system where honor decides authority. The Zulu Royal House didn't rush this acceptance. Elders weighed history, loyalty, and public trust before opening the door again to the Mkhwanazi clan. What looks calm on the surface hides months of negotiation, pressure, and silent standoffs that nearly fractured traditional leadership structures. Now move into the first stretch. Imagine the atmosphere when representatives of the Mkhwanazi clan arrived, not in triumph but in humility. No chance, no power display, only tradition guiding every step. In Zulu culture, atonement is not symbolic theater, it's a public reset of moral order. Every gesture, every word spoken in that space carried generations of meaning, reminding everyone that leadership is inherited, but respect must be earned. The next moment deepens the tension. For months, the leadership row had stirred uncertainty among supporters of the royal house. Some questioned authority, others feared fragmentation. When the atonement was finally accepted, it wasn't just forgiveness, it was stabilization. Communities watching from afar understood something important. Conflict inside royal structures doesn't stay private, it spills into politics, identity, and social trust across KwaZulu-Natal and beyond. Shift again, inside the royal house, the decision signaled confidence, not weakness. Accepting atonement in traditional leadership is never surrender, it is control through reconciliation. The Zulu monarchy has survived colonialism, apartheid, and modern political pressure because it knows when to confront and when to restore. This moment with the Mkhwanazi clan fits into that long survival playbook, where unity protects the institution more than punishment ever could. Then comes the human side. Behind titles and clans are people who felt embarrassment, anger, and uncertainty. Elders who once argued across tables now faced each other again under ritual protocol. Younger members watched closely, learning that power struggles end not with noise but with discipline. In that space, tradition became a classroom, quietly teaching what leadership looks like when pride steps aside. Now pause with me for a second. If you're enjoying how we unpack the hidden meaning behind African leadership stories like this, subscribe to the channel and stay until the end. We don't just report events, we decode what they really change in society, culture, and power. The story keeps unfolding. Outside the palace, political observers immediately connected the acceptance to broader governance stability. Traditional leadership in South Africa still influences land, community authority, and local loyalty. When the royal house and the Mkhwanazi clan repaired ties, it sent a message outward. Internal disputes will not derail institutional continuity. That quiet signal matters in regions where tradition and modern government intersect every day. Then there's the symbolic weight. Atonement in Zulu custom isn't only about the present, it repairs the past and protects the future. The leadership row could have hardened into permanent division. Instead, the acceptance rewrote the narrative from rivalry to restoration. What began as confrontation turned into a public recommitment to collective identity under the Zulu Royal House. And finally, the finishing point. This acceptance closes one chapter, but it also opens another, one where unity is tested not by words but by consistency. The Mkhwanazi clan's return into favor reshapes trust, resets expectations, and reminds everyone watching that royal authority survives through balance, not force. If you want more deep,